Hello everyone and welcome back to PC Guys Off-Grid-Cabin, where the work is never done, but we're doing it just for fun. Mom, I have a dog.
Yep.
He's wanting attention.
Oh.
Today, we're not at the cabin, obviously, but that doesn't mean we can't do a video, especially one that is rather important. Last year, we had the winter storm, February 2021. It got cold, and I mean it got real cold. Temperature, I think the low one day got down to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. Nobody could have anticipated just how cold it got. And nobody was prepared, especially us Texas folks. I wasn't prepared as well as I needed to be, and I think they said in the Houston area there was 200 deaths because of extreme cold. With that in mind, I'm going to show you how I and Mrs. PC Guy coped with the extreme cold. First thing that we had is this right here. This is a Mr. Heater little buddy. Now, these things have an advantage and a disadvantage, the advantage being they're relatively cheap. Okay? The heater itself sells for about $79.99. You can get them at Lowe's. You can get them at Academy Sports and Outdoors. There's Amazon stocks them. However, they are designed to work with the little small 1-pound Coleman propane cylinders. Thought I had one. Actually, I do have one. These are right here. Your basic run-of-the-mill propane cylinder. However, this is good for about 6 hours on this heater. Obviously, in an emergency situation, that's not going to get the job done. However, for about $25, you can buy this hose kit. This end will screw into the heater in place of this cylinder, and then you can run this in out a window to a 20-pound propane tank. Is it ideal? Not necessarily. But in an emergency, it'll get the job done. Now, during the winter storm, it got down between 5 and 10 degrees outside, and we were able to, with using this, to keep the temperature in the 60s in the house. Is that perfectly comfortable? Not exactly, not by my standards, but as cold as it was outside, hey, it got the job done. Now, if you're going to use one of these hose kits, they do recommend, Mr. Heater recommends, that you buy this also. What this is a filter. And it screws in on the end of the hose just like so, and then this part screws in to the heater. What it is propane. It's liquefied petroleum gas. And as such, it has an oily residue, and that oil will build up on these components after a while. So if you don't use this, eventually you're going to have oily residue build up on the heater itself, and that's not a good thing. The disadvantage of this particular heater is it's not thermostatically controlled. It has 3 settings. It's either off, it's on low, or it's on high. Obviously, if the temperature is mild in the house, you know, say it's 55 degrees, this is going to get too hot. And that was one of the issues that we had with it. But in an emergency, it's a cheap way to get you some heat. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to show you what we've done since then to make a little bit of an improvement on this. Right here. This is also a Mr. Heater product. It sells from Amazon for about $239. It's a 30,000 BTU heater. You notice it's got legs on it, so it's freestanding, or it also has a bracket that where you can attach it to a wall. It does not come with any hoses or a regulator. You have to purchase those separately, which is what we did. As you can see, the heater's on. One of the things I noticed about this, and I've never seen this before, it actually has 2 pilot lights. If you notice right there where the pilot light is, the pilot's actually comes at an intersecting like this. I've never seen that before on a heater. But hey, this works great. It does require a single AAA battery for your igniter switch. This one here, or on this, the top just unscrews on it, and it has one battery in it. Did I call for the dog? As I said, this is thermostatically controlled. Now, we did the same exact thing that we did with the old heater. We just ran a simple hose, ran it out the window, put the propane tank outside. You never want a propane tank inside the house. That's extremely dangerous. But hey, this is an ideal thing. Yes, it's more costly than the little small Mr. Buddy. But they keep pushing electric heat in these homes. In fact, this mobile home has an electric furnace in it. And that's fine until the power goes out. And the power was out for the biggest majority of at least 5, 6 days, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Off and on.
Off and on. It would come on for a couple of hours and then go off and be off for about 21 hours. That sucks. When that's your only source of heat. That's why people died. Having a backup source of heat for your home is a no-brainer. I'll leave some links in the description to this equipment and such so that you can kind of cost compare. But hey, we appreciate you watching today. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Leave a little small comment in the comment section if you would. These little simple clicks will really reward the effort that we put in to bring you content. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.